Without help from others. I thought it was going to be just me, but I could go through and look it up and I could figure it out, but I didn't. So I got to give a shout out to, I guess it's Sloth God. I don't really know how else to say the name. You're awesome. First of all, I was completely lost on two big things that I discovered, and I didn't discover. I got told by I guess that's his name. I'm just gonna say it's Sloth God. It's funny. I like the name. It's funny. I hopefully he's not upset that I shouted it out like this, but I'm looking at what he put down and the information that he gave me was a huge help. I spent 4 hours already playing this morning, just doing some work on the base and flying around the bubble zone and getting some stuff done with bees. I'll be honest with you, I want to move on from bees at this point, but I gotta get trees done, and in order to get trees done, I have to use bees. So bees and trees, man. Yeah, so check it out. This is my idea I had for getting pollen. Okay. This bee's got pollen on them. But I don't mean this kind of pollen here on the ground. I mean the green pollen that you get from the leaves. And I didn't know how to get it to work. Um, Apparently, and I'm not 100% sure this is the case, but apparently you have to have the leaves touching the hive. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. But when I put the bees, I'm just going to release these guys down here. When I put the leaves down, the allergy bees that I worked hard to get do fly to the leaves here. Now I haven't gotten any pollen from them yet, but I did put the two leaves like that I wanted to breed together. This is another one I wanted to get. Now I don't know if this will work. I might have to take the hives and move them so that they're touching the leaves. Yeah, look at that. It's doing something. Well, they're going inside of the hive, inside of the what are they doing? Oh, they're going inside of this hive. So that's gotta go. Ooh, I'm gonna make them mad. Yeah, whatever. Get mad. Oh no, they're mad. They'll be unmad soon. It just takes a little bit of time. But I don't want any bees in there. Oh crap. Ah, I don't want them to die either. That's the last thing I want. Go away, dog. You guys just get chill. No, no beehive for you. You can get mad all you want. I really do care, but I don't care. Hey, you go away. Look, stop. You're gonna, okay. You see, it pulls pollen. So I thought it was pulling pollen. Yeah, this isn't okay. Oh yeah, check this out. You can catch bees inside this thing. Now you should be able to. Is it stick? I need a stick. I don't want them in here. I don't want them dealing with it. I've got to make all kinds of stuff. Like all kinds of stuff. What the hell? Did I just place a stick on? I. That looks so funny. All right, that's weird. All right, you gotta go away. I can't have these guys going into the wrong location. Why they were going to the wrong locations, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know if this is working either. But I don't see it like pollinating anything. So I worked on it for a while. I'll have to like come back and revisit. But like that's the only thing I wanted was these things to be pollinated, and I just didn't want to do it. And for some reason, they don't want to stay in the hive, but at least I'm breeding them over here. And look, I got the pollen sieves in there. This one's got 2 pollen sieves in it. Sieves, whatever you want to call it. I put some pollen on the ground. I did everything I could think of. But yeah, so Sloth God, I can say his name. Hey, he told me about these feeding slabs. That's how you get to be able to put your weird items for the bees. Let me show you what I mean by that. Mithril is the perfect example. It says it needs the Spellbreaker sword, and I was like, you can't tell me how to put this Spellbreaker sword. How am I going to ever get this thing to work? And apparently, it's just a feeding slab, and you can place 3 items, up to 3 items on a feeding slab. So if that's the case, I should be able to feed 3 different bees, or at least have pollination available for 3 different bees per hive. So I probably overkilled it just a little. When I rebuilt my base a little bit, or redid my bees a little bit, I probably overdid it. I probably did. These guys at least are going to give me something, I hope. But I'm gonna let them run it for a little while. I'm gonna throw this nest. I don't know why it was using that one bee nest and wasn't using the other. I had a whole lot of issues take place because mechanism pipes also stopped working. I'm gonna say that one more time. Mechanism pipes, they just stopped working. They even made the outline turn into like and this was for the liquids. I was trying to move the liquids from my pink slime and my ether gas. Ether gas. Anyway, the farm stopped working, and I couldn't figure out why. I went down there, and the outline of the mechanism pipes was gone. It looked like the fluid was just like floating in the air, but it wasn't moving, and it was all my dimensional tanks. They're empty, so I had nothing I could do with it. If you noticed, I have a Stoneworks factory here. That's gonna get set up now. That way, I'm just gonna so I can like take a little bit of a break. What are you doing? Go home. Good grief. Well, let's rest or sleep through the night. See, I've got all kinds of advancements I killed a bunch of different bees. Yeah, let's me cover that before I go into any of the productivity stuff. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but these guys are supposed to do the thing I need. And it takes a bunch of pollen. Like a bunch. I got lucky. I got one. I bred it and bred it and bred it. And then I got lucky. I got another couple. So I got enough. And I almost wiped my whole population out. But I'm not getting any pollen from this anymore. Or yet. Let me cover what I did. I'm going to put more of them in here. And then I'll put more in here. I'll cut down some of the trees. I wish this would just give me the pollen I want. Anyhow. There's probably a better way of doing this, but that works for me. I got a lot of stuff done, like a lot of quests, and it's okay. Don't go in there. Get out. Shoot. Yeah, there's in there too. Hmm. Ah, so there's babies and stuff. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think the babies are as productive as the grown, and I can't. I could probably duplicate these guys some more. I probably will. Actually, I will. I'm gonna off camera that, you guys. I'll just run them through my breeder. let me show you what my quests look like. All right, I had completed out all except for this gold nether. I'm gonna go do that now. I can't believe I didn't do that yet. That's the one of the easiest things. Can we go to the nether now? Let's go. What are you doing? Oh my god. These guys just hanging out. All right. Thanks for not abandoning my like this is a good spawn. I didn't think it was that great, but it ended up making it to where I was within range of a lot of stuff. Look at this. All right, so this is actually not the one I want. I want this one. This is my silk touch. You get I would have gotten all this stuff had I known more about the pack. I guess I could have done a lot better, guys. That's my first thing is I wanted to say, like, I am thankful for everybody that's helped me and the research that I've done and the looking up of stuff. Hopefully, I help some people out. But I am been all over the place, just completing so many different quests and so much stuff, trying to do 100% completion for this pack. It's a challenge. Let's say that right off the bat. So the gold nest is a diamond sword and that, okay, that's easy. There. Wait a minute. So the nether gold ore just becomes regular gold ore, okay. Did not did not catch that. That's cool. I'm gonna need gold bees, like a lot, by the way. So that's gonna be something that's gonna have to get done. Let's take a look at my quests. Okay, these are the ones that are really missing right here. Um, they're gonna come as they go, like as I get more bees. I'm gonna have to get the skeletal bees next. So to get skeletal bees, listen, skeletal bees are rando. You have to put bee nests inside of a dark room. I put the advanced ones inside of a dark room. Put um the breeder one in. No, I read it. I read it. You put it in a dark room, and it says eventually the skeleton bees will just show up. Now I think that's similar to the zombies as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I did do something really interesting that you guys are going to think is funny, or at least I think it's funny, and that's if you didn't notice, there's a little bit of a change to the base here. Not much. I just gave it a quick little sprucing up. Then I put some blocks down to stop it from flowing all over the place. Yeah, she's a beauty. I got the queen. Canvas expansion box. That's not what you asked for. You asked for canvas something. Anyway, she's stuck here. You can catch her with the mob imprisonment tool, and she will give you royal jelly and things, and you can probably automate it. I don't know. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Now I don't know what the that nest does. By the way, I don't know what bee it brings. It's just a gold bee. Oh, that's a great way to get a gold bee real fast. Man, oh man. I have gold bees now, so it don't matter. There's an adult, there's an adult. This room hasn't been finished yet. I'm going to make this into the wood, the productive trees. I can't wait to get some of the really cool looking wood. I don't want to know what's going on down there right now. All right, so I finished messing around with these. What? Buzzing briefcase bumble. What? Is that a mistake? Bumble Zone B underscore typing. Huh. I think that's a oops. Or it bred from somewhere. Honestly, is I don't know. My applied my whole entire system went down because I ran out of channels and I messed something up with the channels. You can tell that everything is still pumping along, but I'm gonna run out of bottles. Hold on, I need to get a crafting. I need this. And I'm gonna have to add that to the system downstairs here. All right. Nope, nope. This way, if I run out, it'll always have bottles. I will not run out. That's my goal. See, what are you doing here? How did you get down here? Oh, what are you guys doing? Where are you from? That is crazy. Did that? Okay, that's. I guess he's stuck in there now, so I'm gonna have to get a cage. Yeah, I did a whole bunch of the Bumble Zone. Let's just show me the quests. I keep bouncing back and forth. Sorry. I am exhausted. It's my first day off in 13 days, 12 days. Oh, it's my fault I work too much because look at all this though. I volunteered for a lot of it. So I cleared out a very large amount of quests. Okay, I went through and I met Your Highness. Now, to open this one, I believe you need to go through and complete all these. And in order to do it, like most of these quests on the Bumble Zone are literally just finding places, right? That's it. Like it's just finding places. These quests down here, these are the ones I went and did. These are to make it so that the queen is like giving you stuff. So I made 6 beehives and bee nests. I killed spiders while I was there. I went to give I drank 8 bottles of honey and then, I did the pollen thing and then I have to go back and fight the silverfish again because I didn't apparently kill enough of those, which I think is BS, but whatever. Use your arrows, use the stingers from bees that you get as arrows. You can do that. And then I bred the slimes by giving them sugar, and then I went to and killed a bunch of cave spiders at the spawners that are inside the bumble zone. Yeah. I gave 12 bees back their stingers after they hit me. I went through, I mean, I did flower pollination. Apparently, you can just hit flowers with pollen. I didn't know that, and they'll just reproduce. Luix combs. I don't even have enough um, centrifuges to handle the amount of production I'm doing. That's really seriously what's going on. So even this heated one, where is it? This one, heated one. Look how fast it's going, and it's not. So I've got to increase my upgrades, my speedier. That is a guarantee have to get done. But you can see the combs are just flying. This is a list of the blocks. I don't have the block upgrade for everything yet, but once I switch over to the block upgrade, it'll be great. But my combs are starting to back up into the system, and it's not a good. It's not gonna hurt me. I can make plenty more room, and I actually prepared myself for that issue. I found skeletal combs inside the bumble zone, so you can find those. That's on my list right here, along with the glowing comb and the draconic comb, which are coming from over here. I don't know if there's a way of. I'll just make another one. I'll show you guys how I set that up. I should probably autocraft. I don't want to put that in autocraft. Same thing with this one. Oops. Oh, that's where all those went. Oop. Gotta make them blocks of copper. All right, so here's another one. My problem is I hit mineral bees every once in a while, and the doggone mineral comes out from the centrifuge and goes right into the bottler. Well, the mineral's stuck in the bottler because the bottler doesn't know what the heck to do with the mineral. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, that kind of like frustrates me because I'll show you what's going on. This is what I had to do. Take the centrifuge and run a pipe over to a drying basin, and then I just use this to pull from the drying basins. This one's heated. The bottler. Uh-oh. Yeah, so this is going to be a problem. If this ever hits mineral, I'm going to be in deep trouble then. Oh well, let's go ahead and put this here. Run another gate. It doesn't take much energy. I don't know why I have this thing pumped up. It uses more when it uses more when you're doing blocks instead of singles. So these polars, me discovering the polar thing, really big deal. I mean, just phenomenally helpful to go, hey, pull from here, bam. And this sender is doing just fine. It's maxed out. Now I can tell another sender. Let's get no, not the Mark. I don't need that one. The Mark II is fine. We're gonna say to go to here. When this gets full of mineral, I'm gonna move this. When this gets full of mineral, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, we'll see. I'll take care of the issue when I come across it. So this one, here's a centrifuge going to the drying basin, a puller pulling it out. That's centrifuge going to the drying basin, and a puller from there is pulling it out. This one, we're going to go ahead and have it sending. And I don't know, go ahead and tell it to send from here. And the reason why I'm doing that, okay, it's going, is because this one will hit the mineral first, and the first two centrifuges should be the first ones to get the mineral combs, and that should handle most of the mineral blocks. This will be the second one. Let's see if it's working. Oh yeah. Now let's go ahead and put the speed upgrade in. See, I still can't get the speedier. I'll have to look that up, see how that works, but there. Brass. Oh, it's making nuggets. No wonder I couldn't figure out what was going on with my brass. Oh. Okay, I wanted to point this out too. I found out that there's an industrial foregoing upgrade that's even higher than the standard industrial foregoing speed upgrades and such. Holy smoke, does it get fast. You guys, I would have to make sure that I have enough storage to handle some of the stuff that's about to happen. And I'm going to tell you, I have enough storage, I think, for a little while, but not to the speed at which these things can run. Those industrial foregoing items are extremely fast. Well, you're stopped. What's up? What's going on here? Why are you... I'm confused. It looks like it's... I am very confused about this one. What is it? Dimensional chest, yes, it's sending. Where are you pulling from? Glass bottles are good. What in the heck? Huh. Oh, it was just getting stuff. Okay, it's just not able to keep up. Holy smoke. Okay, well, I should have saw that coming, I guess. Let's get the stack upgrade. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. So there's, yeah, that might, yeah. I got no excuses for that. I should have, I should have been on it. Am I gonna run out of bottles though? That's gonna be the thing. I was getting bottles from my mob farm. Now I'm not. So now I just got tons of honey bottles and I'm gonna run out of bottles. Now it'll craft, but the speed at which I am using the bottles is kind of ridiculous. This is bothering me. It should stop. Okay, it is going to there. Okay, so it's pulling. Yikes. The stack upgrade is still not enough. Well, it's catching up. It looks like it's catching up. There it goes. Okay, it caught up. Ooh, ooh dog. Yeah, look at this thing haul. It is going. And that's not even enough still. Hey guys. Oh, I had to unfortunately murderize a bunch of different kinds of bees. It wanted me to. That's one of the quests that I asked. So, yeah, I know I try to make this all compact, but this isn't. Why are you out? Get in here. Look at these. Oh, that's the envy bee. Um, yeah, I don't need. I'll just let these guys out over here. Shift right click. Now, I don't really know what the point is of this thing if it doesn't assign them a location to live, but well, look at this. Pollen. Blue yonder pollen. How about them apples? Oh, and I need bottles too. So let's see how far this can go. We're going to say here. Oops. And here. So now I've got those two. And then can the puller is the question. Can I pull from this far away? Probably not. All right, so these are set to pull in. Grab, look, I don't care about you, but look at that. Oh, now I got some shimmer and cacao. Okay, so I can't tell you for sure how this is gonna work. I gotta upgrade you. I gotta upgrade you. We'll see. Put the bees on here. And we're going to go to, let's go, what is this? That's treats. Okay, so that one's full, that one's full. All right, sender, out of range. Okay, that's fine. Now I could put range upgrades in these, or I could switch them to the tier 3. You might guess what I'm doing. Oh, crap. Switch this over to upgrade base. That did not work. Oh, just to base. Where are you at? There's 27 pages of bases. At modular. There's right there, right there. I thought I made the recipe for these before. And then again, I did kind of mess up. Oh, I made the upgrades for those, just not that one. I upgraded a lot of stuff downstairs. It looks like garbage, even worse than it did before. So yeah, you might want to turn your head away when I get to that point. There. That might be a huge waste. I don't know. Is it still out of range? It's still out of range. If it's still out of range and went that far, then forget it. I'll just use the tier 3. In fact, let's take those out. To clear them, if you don't know, just place them inside your crafting grid and it'll clear their information. They'll stack. All right, tier 3, we just need 2 of those. Those are interdimensional. They should work no matter what. So send and send. Unlike the distribution for energy, you can only do 1. That kind of stinks. But, you know, now shouldn't be an issue. The question is, can the the polars definitely aren't going to reach if that's the case. Yeah, it says range max 24. It's going to be too far. Yeah, let's just do this. I already got routers that were placed at one point anyway. Let's just go ahead and we won't even fight with it. We're going to take these polars and place them here. And then we'll just do tier 3 sender. I mean, I could put a dimensional chest, I guess, above it and just be done with it. But that, how much fun is that? Whoa! What the? Talk about traveling farther than I wanted. Was it just hanging out in my base? Now, I think the pollen from one tree placed onto another is how you breed them, but I'm not 100% sure. There. Yeah, I'm finally getting stuff for this. Let's get a speed upgrade. Some speed upgrades. There we go. And then that's it. Yeah, see, we could be getting I don't like that he's hanging up in there though, because if he breeds, I don't want to have a ton of those. I kind of want to get this silver lime stuff, but I don't know if that'll work. The blue yonder obviously worked, and the cacao worked, right? No, there's a silver lime, and there's the cacao. So what do I do with them? So if I take a birch tree and I grow a birch tree right here, maybe even take some birch leaves. Let's swap this one. Some birch leaves. Grow that up. Maybe I'll get, what is this? Spirit of birthing? Oh, that's cool. That must have been a quest reward. Still got plenty. Look at all this Inferium. Yikes. Matter of fact, nope. I have it set for Supremium. Almost enough to do 600 Supremium. 5. No, let's go 300. Huh? I guess I can only do 25 at a time. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. 100 at a time. Yeah, hey, here's the thing. It's working though. And that's with one Master Infusion Crystal. I'm not mad about this. Yeah, it takes a lot to do, but yeah. I need to get that Stoneworks factory going for sand. Oh, let's check and see how much pollen I got. I got there. I'm gonna leave the well no, might as well go ahead and make some of these while I'm in here. Because I'm gonna end up putting more. Oh, you really. Oh, that's a leaf cutter. I'm gonna put some more of these leaves over these. I'm guessing I have to constantly switch these things out or something. I'll look up or I'll check out how to do the rest from there. There you go. Oh, that's why. Standard trees are short. I was just kind of salty about the fact that look at how high the blue yonders are, right? In fact, this one probably needs to go. This one definitely needs to go. Um, so if you were to place this whole beehive situation, it wouldn't be good. Like you would have to go get the leaves and move them. You know what I mean? That's if you don't know that, then how the heck are you supposed to do it? And this is like the biggest blue yonder fruit I've ever seen. I want to try it out. Okay. So birch. Do I have to go through and manually do every one of these trees? Can I right click it and then? Oh, what? That's cool. Yeah, I got that. Or there we go. Ah, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, so yeah, silver lime plus this equals white willow. So if I put, I have one silver, it's one risky situation. So if I put this in here, and then I shear it, yes, I got the white willow. Rock on. So now, hey, it's got chainsaw. Oh, I guess it doesn't consider. Once the leaves are gone, the chainsaw effect doesn't work. Well, I got a mess. At least I figured out what I got to do, guys. Oh gosh. So now the cacao, right? Well, now it's, I don't even know how big this tree could be. Gigantic. I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah. Ha. Ew. These are, wow, they're neat. Grab 3 of those. I'm gonna take down some of these blue yonders. This one especially. I know I'm gonna lose that fruit. Oh, no. I just like the wood. This wood is incredible. And I really would want to build some stuff from it, but kind of worried. Okay, popcorn seeds. I keep these saplings. This one needs to go as well. Ooh. My OCD is not doing well right now. Roblad, do you see this? Help me. Oh, that's right. Hmm. I gotta clear that up some. I can't have this just messing up. Oh, swords? Huh. This has got silk touch on it, so I guess I could just use that. I know it'll break on its own if I can just clear it enough. Not touching. Oh, it's touching over here. No, no explosion. Well, at least you get the idea. At least I got the idea. All right, so I want to get this one. Cow. I'm gonna leave the silver lime up. There's birch, silver lime. Okay, no, I'm good. Let's put there. Basically, I'm just gonna run around in circles and get this done. I don't know what else to tell you guys. How much time do I got? I don't have any time, I bet. I can't even look. There's something going on with my system. Ooh, hold on a second. That's not for you guys. I don't know what all's in there that would be bad, but I don't want that out. Okay. This tree, I don't think this tree has anything. Did I just break that nest somehow? I guess I did. Boy, nature's aura. You gotta love a mod that just pushes you to constantly deal with extra stuff coming from leaves. And roots. Roots does the same thing. Actually, I think roots is worse. Not, it's not bad. It's just you gotta deal with it. You know, that's all. Save some of these leaves. Save some of those. This log wood looks. I don't know. It almost looks like a painting. All right, I've got to clear this out, and then hopefully it will. Pop? No popping? I guess it's self-sustaining. The power of the trees in the palm of my hand. It's not working. Well, I fell. I guess it's slow leaf decaying right now. Right. So I made some mistakes. That's fine. Break. Go away. Okay. Yeah, while I'm doing this, there was some wood in there. I had to add some more controllers to my AE2 system to give it more room. I would recommend making a ring of, or a ball of the control. My first piece of the fruits right there. When you make your central system, don't do what I do and just make one block. It just makes things more complicated. What is this? Planet Peach? That's it. That's that. I can do roots, I think, pretty quickly. That won't take long. Roots takes me 1 day to do completely. Industrial foregoing now will take me like 5 or 6 days. These I say that because I've got to set up a whole bunch of stuff for that new industrial foregoing upgrades. Like they're tier 3, tier 4 speed upgrades, and then there's a soul thing that lets you take the warden, and the warden can then be done just like the wither with the laser. Why is this not fast breaking? There. That's even worse. It hurts my brain to see. I don't like it. Make it stop. I don't know if anybody else has. I don't know what to call it. I just get super upset when I see stuff like that. Why is there a bee in there? Get out. I really only want allergy bees to be running around here. That dude just hanging out. He was. Oh, last thing I before I go, because I do have to go. Thanks again for sleuth. Maybe you're sleuth, sleuth god. I don't know, whichever you like to be called, man. Thanks again. He pointed out that there's a bee, a lumberjack bee, that can get you all the kinds of woods and stuff that you need, like the different types of wood you need. I do have a wood essence, and from the like regions unexplored, and regular wood essence from Mystical Ag. Um, they can get you the various different kinds of wood. I don't even know like the different recipes that are available, but like this right here gets you three different stuff right here. You go in the middle. Yeah, I don't know if that's, let's see, unexplored wood. Let's take a look. You can get Joshua, Ashen, Baboa, Willow, Brimwood, which I love Brimwood, Blackwood, which is the where I got it from, I believe. Yeah, you get all these different pages of different wood depending on the patterns that you put in. This one, I don't, the only reason why I don't like this is because there's options to produce different kinds. And yeah, that can create pattern issues. It might not. AE2 has become so much better than it used to be. You get the idea. See, look, I can get cypress, but those the wood, right? That's not the saps. The saplings, you're gonna have to get those the hard way. I don't know if there's a way of getting the saplings of saplings like in a different manner. Okay, you can go through with the wood essence and nature's essence to get some of them. With the market might be able to be the best way to get the saplings. Yeah, that's probably the case. Candlelit saplings can get you wax, just in case you ever need that. Yay. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm going to do my very best to clear this out. Oh, that's so gross. Go away. And thanks again for all those people that have watched to the end of the video. If you know, you know. I love you guys and miss y'all. I hope everything's going well for you. I really do. I hope that you're having a great life. Take care.